Chat's doing. Chat, if you can hear me, if you can see me at some time, you should press 1. Press 1 for me and throw a kappa. Throw up a kappa. But anyways, oh, it looks like I've got the man, the myth, the legend, Tierno, joining me on the mic pretty soon. We were 100% complaining. Oh, I just realized it's Peach versus Doc. You like never see this. I think the last time I saw this matchup was like Armada versus Shroomed, like at Evo or something.
Hello?
It's been yo, what's good, dude? So you're sitting happy and good in Grands?
Yeah, now I'll just commentate for
let's go. Just commentate. Grand Finals comes. You're gonna destroy it anyway.
Well, like whenever I win winners finals, it's always like 45 minutes before I can do anything else. So commentating is as good as any.
Man, it must feel real good, huh?
Yep. You know, it's just such a common problem for me.
Oh my god, dude. First
all
problems.
All this wasted time from never leaving winners bracket.
You could be so much more productive.
I know, dude.
Man, you could be doing you could hit up the gym in 30 minutes, but but it's too inconvenient because if you leave, you're gonna want to finish your squats after, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a rough time.
And like all these people are getting like a bunch of points from playing a bunch of matches and losers, and then look, I'm not building any elo at all.
You're just chilling. You're like, well, if Albert's not here, then I'm screwed. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Okay, well, so you got to tell me what happened in that last match. I'm just curious. Because he was like, okay, I'm just gonna go Falcon, and then he went Puff and then quit.
He wasn't feeling it there.
Yeah. What happened game 1? It was kind of close at first, right? And then it just kind of went downhill?
Yeah, well, it was pretty close, and then I got one or two openings on the last stock, and you know how Falco does go. It's just so swingy that, like, that's one of those matches where, like, I easily could have lost it. If he had just tapped me when I was, like, at 130, I would have died. But
true. And he just kind of like tilted out of the rest of the set, kind of.
I don't know about tilted. I just feel like
he just wasn't in the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I respect it. It's very diplomatic of you. I'm less diplomatic. I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, I don't give a. I'll say how it is. Oh, PeachyKeen with the taunt. Yo, Cyphus is a nice guy. Don't do that to Cyphus. Come on.
I feel like they're both capable of taunting. They're both nice guys,
really?
But they have the taunt in them.
You think Cyphus does? I feel like Cyphus is way too nice. He's such a nice dude.
Yeah, that's true. He's pretty nice.
He's super nice.
I feel like he's got the taunt in him.
And he's bald, so that means he's an ultimate nice guy.
I don't have the taunt in me, see.
You don't have the taunt in you?
I don't have the taunt.
Especially as Falco, it's rough, right? Like, if you taunt someone, like, you're just asking to get punched in the face.
Yeah. You're gonna get made into a vid.
Yeah, I would do it. You know, K9 did it. I would do it.
If you're like a floaty and you taunt, what are the odds that you're gonna get destroyed?
Yeah,
right, like Falco.
Yeah,
you get.
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah.
No.
Well, if you're spacey, like you're pulling the S-Fat, right?
Yeah, you taunt and then you're about to get 0 to death.
Yeah,
but like
exactly.
Puff or Peach, like you taunt. Yeah. And the odds are just way lower of you getting wrecked right afterwards.
Plus, you're probably holding down anyway, and then you can just trade. Yeah.
Exactly. So
what an easy life.
Taunting is just. The risk to reward ratio on taunting for floaties is completely different
low.
from
Either you get your opponent angry or like you get punched in the face. I'm feeling the possibilities are endless for how bad things can go when you taunt.
So, Cyphus counterpicked FD.
Yeah, I actually agree with this because Dr. Mario has most of his problems getting back onto the base of the stage.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, it doesn't matter to me. Actually, I'd be down to wait. Hold on, I want to finish commentating. This is fun. We're like bantering, like I'm a geese and he's like actually being a nice person. Okay, cool. Okay, so anyway, I digress. So what was I saying? Yeah.
But on a stage with platforms, what's to stop Doc from just falling through? Like, don't the platforms just give characters more options? Like, if you just hold down.
I don't know.
How do platforms reduce your options for coming down?
Okay, so in my experience, especially like as Marth, for example, I feel like this is definitely his best
stage. Is that
Stitch? Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, he dropped.
Oh, man.
He went for the gold. I mean, I kind of got it.
He didn't intentionally, like, Z-drop that, right? It just drops 25% of the time, right?
Yeah, I think he got hit and it dropped.
Okay. Yeah, I know you can Z-drop in other games, like, while you're in, like, stun or whatever. I can't remember with Melee. I don't play Peach.
Cyphus F through once there, and I feel like, does down throw combo versus Peach?
Yeah, at certain percents, I believe it does.
I wonder what percents those are.
I don't think it's true for forward air, but, like, maybe, like, an up air. Right. Yeah.
Maybe he wants the positional advantage. I've been talking a lot about this to Falco's actually, but F throwing Peach is a lot of times a lot better than up throwing because her options when she can mix you up on left, right, and coming from height are a lot better. So like Falco, especially at like above like 70%, the up throw doesn't really get you very much. You're hoping for a hard read and like a missed reaction from them. But if you F throw, you get great positional advantage. So I wonder if Cyphus was doing the same thing with Doc, where he's like, I might be able to get upper off of this, but if I just throw Peach in front of me, I have pills, I have destroying, or not, I don't know, like good aerials in front of me.
Yeah. No, I can see that 100%. Thinking back on your question, though, for why, yeah, okay, so, I mean, if he gets stage control, if he gets stage advantage, you can just kind of back up while throwing pills. He can be really annoying.
Well, I mean, even Marths have come around to the same thing, actually. If you see Marth meta now, it's less up throw versus Peach and more forward throw and, like the down throw, which is basically just backwards, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want to keep Peach in front of you, but not that high.
Yeah, I'm feeling, in general, I mean, you want to do the mix-up, right? It's like the forward throw, back throw, which could lead into a forward smash.
Well, yeah, Marth has throw
mix-ups,
mix-ups, but I think even if, like, the percentage is too high.
If it's, like, way too high where nothing's going to happen no matter what.
You just F-throw.
Yeah, you can F-throw.
Because you can get the edge guard.
If you somehow randomly get her to, like, 200, then she'll die from an up-throw.
Right, but if you up-throw her, she can mix you up on the way down, and you might eat a bear. Oh, he's just raw.
Her mix-up potential for recovering is very high.
Yeah.
So, I agree.
But, like, if Marth has her at the ledge.
True. You can kind of, like, ledge trap her.
Yeah.
Man, so
just forcing her to snap to ledge, for example, is way better. But when you up-throw her, you can't force her to snap to ledge, really.
No. I mean, and there's always a chance that, like, if you expend your double jump, and try to make the, while she's coming down from above.
You try to make the read.
Yeah, you try to make the read.
The turnaround is more likely.
Yeah, there's a chance that she's going to dodge it and just hit you.
Yeah.
Or gain center
stage. Well, that's way
and
less likely when the situation is
when you forward throw. You're guaranteed to retain center stage.
Yeah. Even if you double jump to try to hit her, her main option for avoiding it is to fade backwards, and you won't get punished.
I definitely feel that's matchup exclusive, but I think you're right when it applies to Doc as well. Because let's be real, I mean, the chance for Peach trading with Doc is pretty high when she's thrown up.
And up air doesn't gain him much.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So like, if the best he can get is like down throw or up air or something like that, maybe it's just not worth the trouble.
I think it's definitely better in that situation.
I mean, pills do a bunch of damage too, like, right?
Yeah, but to answer why I think Doc is really good on this stage, I mean, as speaking from the Marth perspective, I want to keep Doc in the air because I know Doc has a hard time getting back on stage. Yeah, and he has a very strong ground game. He's gonna crouch cancel the down smash. He's gonna he's got pills. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, but with the platforms, like, that's an extra layer that he has to deal with to get back to the ground in order to be on, like, good footing for footsies with Marth. Yeah. Maybe I'm, like, totally crazy, but I think a rookie also mentioned this with, like, Mario. Like, it just feels like the best stage.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I trust you. I'm not very experienced with it.
If he's on the platform, like, what does he do? I guess he could shield drop, but, like, what moves does he have that are disjointed that, like, put himself in a good
maybe like the platforms block the pills.
They do. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I guess if you space it right.
But I mean, like, it limits the angles at which you can pill your mix-ups that are available. True. Like when you're falling with pill or falling with aerials.
And generally the situation, I think more often than not, is your opponent's just going to be below you. Yeah. So trying to pill them from that, like, while you're on the platform while they're below you, it feels like disaster, right? Yeah. You wouldn't do that.
They're just going to run right under you and kill you.
Yeah, I don't know. But maybe,
and I guess it's just interesting to me because it's atypical. Most characters, when you say their problem is getting juggled, FD is the worst place they want to be. But in this case, it seems to be the other way around.
Well, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I mean, not all of your character works the same.
I do know what you're saying. I don't know. It's a weird situation. Ooh. I know what you're saying.
Back air is so good, he can't get.
Oh, the cape. I don't know.
Get that up barely in time.
I know for disjointed characters like Marth. Oh, okay. There's the other thing, right? There's the reverse where, like, when Doc is fighting against Marth, like, Doc doesn't want Marth to be able to land it easily. Yeah. But this is Peach, so maybe it's different for Peach against Dr. Mario. Maybe I'm only thinking strictly like Marth versus.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
It seems really hard for Doc to just hit Peach in general. All the time comes out. I mean, like, PeachyKeen decided a couple times from, like, a dash attack or, like, overextending, and then Cyphus will just jump over it and fair. Fair. But it really seems like, for the most part, Peach doesn't actually need to take those risks. Like, she can throw turnips. She can kind of force him to come to her. I mean, as good as pills are.
True.
Do you think, like, pills lose to turnips, right? In the, like, who has to come to who battle?
Oh,
but he still has the cape, actually, as soon as I say that. I really don't know. They both seem pretty good. Oh, that seems like it might be.
I feel like maybe turnips are pretty good because, like, if you hit the pill, it bounces up and you can re-grab.
Yeah.
But at the same time, maybe not. Okay, well, either way, I'm like half drunk, so anything I've said cannot be held accountable against me. And it's probably likely that I don't know what I'm talking about Dr. Mario versus Peach. But I have to fight Tanuki and beat his butt, so...
Well, he's just a child.
He's just a child? Well, guess what? I'm just a 29-year-old man that's about to get caught for something.
Oh.